I'm going to prove demonstrably that all billionaires, yes, even that one, are unethical. And I'm going to do it without even talking about any of the evil shit they do on the day to day, like, employing slave labor. See, there's a classic moral quandary in ethical philosophy. You come across a boy drowning in a pond in the woods. No one else is around to help them. You are a competent swimmer and you are confident that you can help this boy. You can save this boy's life with no threat to yourself. Are you obligated to save him? Yes. The lesson we extrapolate from that is that there is such a thing as a moral obligation. If you are capable of helping somebody without any consequence to yourself, then you are obligated to do so. How does that apply to billionaires? Well, let's go back to the same example, except let's give it a little bit more context. Say you're passing by and you know of this boy. You know that you have the resources to help him without lifting a finger by yourself because you have an entire posse of people who are following behind you, whose entire job it is to answer to your every single whim. You have people whose lives are dedicated to making sure you never have to think about a single goddamn thing. You have enough resources to patrol every body of water in the entirety of the world with dozens of lifeguards from every angle with the highest possible accreditation ready to save anybody who might go into this water unerring. You have teams of people whose entire job it is to make sure that that happens without you having to lift a finger, without you having to even realize that it's being done. All while your bank account doesn't even drain, doesn't even blip. You can still exist as one of the richest people in the history of the entirety of the world while saving every single little boy who might have theoretically entered a pond and drowned simply without knowing. Do you have an obligation to use that entire apparatus to ensure that no one gets hurt? Because again, you have the ability to do that with no sweat off your back, without even a thought spared for it. You don't even have to think about it. Are you obligated to make sure that no one drowns? Yeah, you are. Now that we've talked moral philosophy, let's bring it back to a real world example that shows exactly how capable these people are of fixing every problem facing everybody, and exactly how unwilling they are to do it simply because it would affect their bottom line. You may recall a Twitter fight that Elon Musk got into in 2022 between him and the fucking UN. The fight came as Musk had promised $6 billion to another cause just weeks prior, when the National World Food Program director pointed out that billionaires like Musk could donate just a fraction of their wealth and address all of world hunger. In response, Musk tweeted that if the UN could prove exactly how to do that and give him advice on where to spend that money, he would do it. They did respond with a plan to do that. Instead of solving world hunger, he donated all of that money to himself so he could write it off on his taxes. There is no such thing as an ethical billionaire.